All right, everyone, we are going to get started on our backs today. Welcome to class. My name is Bianca. Lay down, please. Feet on the floor, chest open, arms by your sides, or arms above your head, and just hold on to the elbows. For those of you that are just joining, hey Emily. For those of you that are just joining, take your time. Meet us here on your mat. Take a deep inhale, full breath. Cleansing breath, let it go. Inhales here. Tune into the timing and the size of your lung capacity. Every time you exhale, just let that breath go. Feel yourself fully relaxing into this moment. Carving out this time for your practice, for your mind, for your body, really clearing your energy to get your weekend started. Just feel the sacrum pressing on the ground, the bottoms of your feet, your whole back. With every breath, allow the ribs to expand, the belly, the chest. Conscious of your biggest breaths and allowing your spine to surrender here into the mat. Try to let go of any worries, any stresses, any concerns, and then get just really present here in your body. Feeling the rise and fall of the breath. You can start to breathe in and out through the nose here, inviting warmth, inviting heat. If your elbows are clasped, your hands holding onto the elbows, switch. So switch the forearm on top. Wherever you are, just allow a bit more relaxation here coming into our practice. Keep the eyes closed so that you can kind of eliminate distractions visually. Just a few more breaths like that. Good. The next exhale, let all the breath go, release. And then from here, you can begin to open the eyes, hug the knees into your chest. Wrap your forearms around your knees and rock side to side. So, we all have a different flooring material. If this is a bit too hard on your back, just feel free to assist yourself into a different pose. But if this feels good, just massage side to side. And then from here, happy baby, feet up to the sky. Draw your knees into the side body enough, not too much. And then again, inviting a sway side to side in your happy baby. If you're hopping in, no rush at all, just catch up. No, take your time. And then from here, in your happy baby, please only extend the right leg to the right side, keeping the left knee in happy baby, allowing the right inner thigh to feel that stretch. Make sure that the back of the head is resting onto the mat. If that doesn't happen, you may have to lift your right foot higher up towards the midline. And then hopefully you're holding on to your foot or ankle or thigh as you allow this right side to stretch. Sacrum also presses down as well as the back of the head, so you maximize that feeling. On the inhale, bring the right knee in to your half happy baby, the left side now. Extend your left leg out, finding that inner knee / inner hamstring sensation here. Hold on to either the outer foot, ankle, maybe your outer calf area, just allowing that passive stretch to occur. And then from here, inhale both knees back to your regular happy baby, and then take your peace fingers around your big toes. From there, start to extend out both legs. And You may need to hold on lower, so you may need to hold on to your shins or your ankles here if the big toes are quite far away from you. And then find your letter V straddle stretch laying down here. It can be as wide or as narrow as it works for your body today. Flex your toes for this one, and then start to shoot the heels out in space. Yes, stretching the inner thighs, inner knees, inner hamstrings. Good, just one more breath. And then exhale, feet onto the ground. Upright your knees to face the sky. Relax your arms by your sides. On the inhale for bridge pose, lift your hips up. Engage through the inner thighs here. Find a steady gaze straight up to the ceiling or down to your belly button here, and then lift the inner thighs. Yes, breathe. You can relax a bit on the low back while you try to press more weight into your heels, and as well as pressing more weight into your toes to even out the feeling there. Good, one more breath. Nice, exhale, release all the way down. Then your right foot will go into your figure four stretch, right ankle, hold on to your left thigh. So we're really kind of warming up the low body, giving our legs and hips a nice stretch. Find the amount of closeness that the left thigh wants to be here so you feel the outer hip. And then as much as you can, tuck the chin so that the back of the neck is long. Doing good. One more breath in your figure four. And keep the legs, just extend the arms to a T and allow your legs to fall to the left. So finding a supine twist here, look to the right. Feel free to bend the elbows at a goalpost if that feels good, if that'll let you go deeper. And then rest your right shoulder onto the mat, please. Nice. Inhale, center. Exhale, figure four, left ankle to your right thigh, or left upper or lower shin. And then find your stretch here. You can hold your right thigh close to you. You can hold your right shin. Yeah, keep breathing and then flex that left foot. Think of stretching the ears up and back while you hug your right thigh closer and you press your left knee away. Holding this side as much as the other, breathing in deeply. Relaxing peacefully. Good, one more. And then from here, goalpost the arms or just take them out to a T as you find your supine twist. Your whole leg unit goes to the right and gaze to the left. Once again, you can bend your elbows so that they're at that 90-degree angle, both of them. Giving your spine a passive stretch and twist here. Nice work. Inhale, center. All right, this time, legs up the wall. Point and flex your toes. Just allow your ankles, your shins, all the connective tissues, fascia around your ankle, around your feet, heels, it's all connected. And then from here, send the legs straight up as they are together, feet together, rather ankles together, and then exhale, lift your shoulders, reach the fingertips forward. So finding that core engagement right away. Look up at the ceiling, crunch up a little bit higher, hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, lift for 3, 2, 1, inhale, stretch the arms back, and then on the exhale, rock and roll forward and back. You can always go into a plow pose here if that's something you want. We will meet in boat pose. So when you're ready, we'll lift up to boat. Shins are lifted, arms go forward. Nice, Josh. Chest open. Good, breathe. Lots of core strength, everyone. And then cross the legs. Nice work, tabletop. All right, now that we warmed up the legs, let's get into the upper body. Inhale for cow pose. Exhale, rounded for cat. Inhale for cow. And then feel free to move any which way. Thread the needle, hip circles here. Listening to the body, allowing it to guide you. No one's watching, it's just you. Feel free to go forward into your seal pose, child's pose, anything else. Try to get into the wrists, the shoulders, the neck. Good. When you feel pretty even, tuck the left toes back. Shift forward and back, lengthening there through the calf area. And when you feel ready, lift your left heel up in line with your hip. Reach the right arm all the way forward. Balance here in the middle. Right ear and right bicep in line. Ribs away from the floor. Reach and lengthen. Left tricep super strong. Hold and breathe. And then very slowly release that. Nice, we'll switch right toes back, shift forward and back now. Yearning your right heel towards the ground, feeling that stretch travel up the leg. Try to release some tension from the shoulders here, relax your neck, relax your face. And then when you're ready, lift your right heel in line with your hip. Then your left hand will also reach forward, finding that stability in your entire midline. Core, your glutes are strong, your right arm is stable and secure, your gaze is straight down. Deep breaths here as you lift your ribs higher and away from the floor, lifting from the right inner thigh. Doing good. And slowly release. Nice work. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle, send it through. Reach the left fingertips forward, and then your left toes back. In this little twist / balance, you can even lift your left leg up by pressing your left hand onto the floor. Keep breathing. Lean into the shoulder if you want, and then everyone slowly release the knee if you had it. Release the right arm up, and then we'll take some arm circles here. Circling the right arm back first. We'll stay with that motion. Good. This next one, take a bind, right hand to left hip or sacrum as you gaze up a little bit, mindful of how this feels in your joints. And then exhale, release down for child's pose. Sit the hips back. Take a deep breath in. Cleansing exhale. Inhale, rise table, and then the left arm goes up. Exhale, thread the needle through to the other side, and then from here the right arm goes forward and the right toes go back. Balance yourself somewhere in between. Your left knee is down onto the mat, your shin as well. And then if you want to lift your right leg, walk your right hand closer to your face and then lift the right leg. Relax your right shoulder away from your ear. Use the core strength to hold. Find your balance in between. Good. One more breath here. Then exhale, release the knee. On the inhale, lift the left arm, and then that left arm goes back in circles. Good. Finding that range of motion. One last. And then your left hand will go to your bind. So either to the right hip or just to the sacrum, gaze up. And everyone exhale into your child's pose for a moment. Your inhale takes you to a puppy pose. Lift the hips now. Reach the arms forward and descend. Try to align your hips over your knees. Opening through the underarms. Good, and then from here, walk yourself back to your tabletop and then lift up to your downward facing dog. Elevate those hips. Hopefully you feel really balanced, pretty warm. Shake your head yes, shake it no. And we'll begin here. Inhale, shift to your plank pose. Hold your plank. Shift your heels further back. Press the ground away. So good. Listen carefully, lower the knees, and then lower down Chaturanga. Inhale for Cobra Pose. Lower the chest, and then lift the gaze. Lift your chest. Plant your feet onto the floor. Energize your inner thighs and your glutes and the spinal muscles. One more breath. Good, exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up for Cobra again. A little bit higher if you want. Think of this as a reverse crunch, so your back is engaged. Feet stay on the floor. Good, use your core and exhale, lower down. This last one you can do the same thing, or up dog. Up dog, press your thighs away from the floor, weight into the hands and to the feet. Gaze straight forward. Nice, exhale everyone. Downward facing dog, lift those hips. Nice, inhale, look forward, and then exhale, travel to the top. Take a moment, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, fold into your ragdoll pose, bend your elbows, bend your knees. Hold on to the elbows if you want. Sway side to side here, invite some release there in the low back. My ankle's cracking for some reason. Good. And then take the hands to your hips here. Inhale, halfway lift with your hands onto your hips. Bend those knees. Take the arms behind you, straight back. Pinkies rise up and lengthen through the fingertips and lengthen through the crown of the head. So stay here. When you're ready, inhale, rise straight up. Arms high to the sky. On the exhale, a back bend. Elbows open. 2 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, back bend. Let this come from the upper back, mid back. Nice, inhale, reach. One last, exhale to your back bend. Inhale, rise. Interlace the hands, take a side bend to the right. Continuing to warm up our body. Use your breath to go really deep. Inhale, center. Now we'll take it to the left. Inhale, center. Nice work. Hands behind you, please. Find a chest expansion, lengthen. Bend your knees, and on the exhale, bound forward fold. Let your torso hang over the thighs here as you let your hands go over your back. Keep a little bend in your elbows so that you feel protected in the joints. Play with shifting weight into the heels, maybe into the toes. And then switch your thumb that's on top and the forefinger that's ahead as you fold a little bit deeper, if that speaks to you. Good work, hands to hips. Inhale, halfway lift here, and then exhale, hands back again. Tuck the chin in. Bend the knees more, get a little bit lower, parallel your chest against the floor here. Shoulder blades relax down your back so you can reach the fingertips further. You got this, hold. And then exhale, frog pose, hands down, toes out, heels in, and sit low. Hands in together at the heart center. Really good. Try to get your seat low here as your chest expands forward. You have an option here. You can go straight into crow pose, or you can explore a twist, open right and left. So let's go ahead and take your variation. Crow or open twists in frog. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, we'll meet in Chaturanga. 1, step back. Inhale for upward or cobra, and an exhale. Hips up for down dog. 5 breaths here. Feel free to shake your head yes and no. Try to relax your face here. Try to strengthen the legs and the arms. Good, one more breath. We'll flow through that sun A one time. Inhale, look forward, step or float to the middle. Inhale, half lift. Bend the knees. Exhale, arms back. Hold strong here. On the inhale, arms up, rise up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Good, inhale, center. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, lengthen. And then exhale, flow through your Chaturanga. Step back. You can always opt out of these. Inhale for upward. Exhale, down dog. Good work. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the middle. Halfway lift and lengthen. This time, bend your knees again. Take the arms behind you. Then, take your hands to your hips. Once you're here, listen carefully. Bend your left knee, straighten your right leg, right? And then dip your left shoulder down as you lift your right elbow up. Twist without the hands here. Hold and breathe. Inhale to neutral, bend your knees, both knees. Chest is in that halfway lift position, and then switch sides. From here, bend your right knee, dip your right shoulder, and lift your left elbow. Yes, good. Hold and breathe. Exhale, everyone, release forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. On the exhale, a gorilla pose. Take the hands underneath your feet here, supporting your wrists on the floor, and then your toes will try to reach for your wrist. If that doesn't work, you can wrap your peace fingers around the big toes. Explore, maybe the legs can straighten a bit more. Good. Release the hands. Take the hands to your hips. Then rise all the way up. Inhale. Feet together. Exhale, chair pose. Sit down. And then you have different arm variations here. You can stick with what we've been doing, which is arms back. If you want more heat and intensity, arms up to the sky. Steady your gaze somewhere supportive, shoulders away from ears. Unless your arms are up, they are going to be towards your ears. Nice. Steady breath, sit a little bit deeper. And inhale, stand up straight, let the legs relax. Listen carefully, exhale, standing splits, the left leg goes back, hands go down. So it's early on, no worries about how high the leg is. Just look at your right shin, see if you can direct it forward. Rotate your right kneecap forward as well as the right toes. And take a deep breath in. On the exhale, tuck your left knee in line with your right knee and bend both knees. There, and then inhale, take the legs straight back. Exhale, knees together at the center, bend knees. Nice, inhale, send it back. One last, exhale, knees together. And then slowly lower the left knee on the ground. And then find your half split, slide your right heel forward. Reach the fingertips in line with the heel, maybe a little bit forward. Or you can also untuck the left toes here. If you have blocks, you can elevate the hands on them. Either way, just take a few breaths here, stretching out the right hamstring. And from here, rotate your right toes to about 2 o'clock. Once you're there, reach the right arm back. Find a gentle twist to the right. Use your core strength to hold the pose. Really nice. It's a little bit awkward just getting into the back here. And then exhale, walk your right foot all the way to the right side, right hand to your thigh. Explore your runner's lunge here. Go place your hands in the center of your mat here. Go down to the elbows. Maybe you want to explore a quad stretch. Reach the right arm back. Hold strong. And then very slowly tuck the left toes back. Place the palms onto the mat here. When you're ready, step the left or right toes to meet the left. We'll go for your Chaturanga. Inhale for up dog or cobra, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Even it out, just find your breath. You can always take a child's pose if you need a break. And then inhale, look forward, bend the knees, travel to the middle. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Feet together, let's go for chair pose again. Arms go up, forward at heart space or back. I'm gonna stick with back so we can open up through the chest. Reversing any punching forward from all the sitting this week. Stay strong. Maybe go a little bit deeper, sit weight into the heels some more. Slight tuck in the chin. Nice, when you're ready, stand up, inhale, look up. And then exhale, the right leg goes back, hands on the floor for standing splits. So the movements you've been doing really helps with your circulation of your body. Helps strengthen your joints as well, the muscles. Good. Stay in your standing splits. Breathe deeply here. The leg doesn't have to go very high. And then when you're ready, full inhale. On the exhale, left knee bends, and then the right knee goes next to the left knee. Nice. Inhale, back. Exhale, bend both knees. Knees connect in the middle. Good. Inhale, back. Exhale, center. Strong. Good. Inhale, back. Tuck the right toes and then lower the right knee on the floor for your half splits. Slide your left heel forward any amount. And guide your chest forward in space. You're really trying to lengthen here. Lengthen and stretch. So good. Deep breaths here. Flex your left quad. Flex your left toes. Round the belly away from the thigh. And then from here, you will rotate the left toes to about 10 or 11 o'clock when you feel supported there. Right hand down and inhale the left arm high. Find your twist. Feel the spaciousness in your spine. Keep assuring that your left heel is on the ground. Lots of oblique strength here in this twist. And then exhale, left hand goes to left knee. Bend and walk your left foot all the way to the left. Go into your runner's lunge. Hands can stay on the knee or in the center line on the floor. You can also make a fist. Intention here is to stretch through the groin area, inner thighs, connective tissues where your thigh meets your pelvis. Very deep breaths. And then if you went for that quad stretch, the left arm goes up. We'll hold on to the right foot this time. Proud chest wherever you are. Very good. Release the palms, tuck the right toes, find your lifted runner's lunge for a moment. Remember this feeling, and then exhale, step back and plank. Flow. Exhale, steer chaturanga. Inhale, steer upward. And exhales. Down dog. Nice. All right. Full breath in. Cleansing exhale. You got 3 more of those breaths on your own pace. Elongate through the back, the spine. Ground down through the feet. Good. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step through. Inhale, warrior 1. Left heel down, arms high. Yeah, stabilize. Notice how much more stretched out you feel after standing splits, half splits, all the work we've been doing. And then just like earlier, interlace your hands behind you, firm up that left leg. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, take it down to your humble warrior as your chest goes straight down. Your hands go back up behind your back. Firm up your left leg some more. Last inhale. And then exhale, pyramid pose, straighten out. You can flex your right toes to the sky or just regular pyramid. Nice, you guys. You can, if this is not feeling good, you can lower your left knee, go into the half splits. Either way, try to hug your right hip back here, creating lots of space for your torso to lengthen. Good. Listen carefully, left hand down. On the inhale, right hand high for a revolved triangle. If you're on your knee, you can still do this twist on your knee. Right arm up. If you're in a revolved triangle, firm up your right leg. Try not to let it bend. It can a little bit, but lengthen through that right hip. So pull that right hip back. Yes. So right hip and right rib cage, that space lengthens. Listen carefully, bend your right knee. Inhale, rise up to an open twist in your warrior 1 legs. Then, right hand to sacrum, left arm high, warrior 1 back bend. Exhale to our first warrior 3, hands behind you please, as you elevate the pose. Think of this as just a more energizing standing splits, the left leg's back, right knee points forward. You got it, you're so strong, arms back for this one. Keep that chest proud. Then release to warrior 2, good. Once you're there, settle in. Find your foot to heel or arch alignment. And then inhale, extend the right leg right away. Press your hips back, reach your arms forward. And then exhale to your triangle pose. But this time, try not to touch the floor, just stay lifted, maybe hand to your shin. Deep breaths. When we were laying down, we stretched out the inner thigh, so just keep lengthening from that space. Inhale, reverse triangle, lift it back. Then from here, bend your right knee, reverse warrior, maybe your bind. And then exhale, extended side angle, right forearm to your thigh. You can explore half bind with the left arm. Maybe if you feel ready for it, full bind. Just always remembering to invite your body into the pose rather than forcing yourself into it. Everyone, inhale, reverse triangle, release that stretch, and then exhale, plant the palms, bend the right knee, step back. Inhale, shift forward, float through your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and then exhale, downward. Right away, inhale, left leg. Exhale, step. Inhale, warrior one. Orient your hips. Straighten your right leg. Lengthen through the spine, the arms. Walk your left heel closer if you need. And create some space for your low back by walking your feet apart if you need. Side to side. And from here, hands behind you, other thumb on top. Inhale, chest expansion. Right away, exhale, humble warrior, chest goes down. Gaze follows back to your right toes, maybe the right heel, maybe the edge of your mat. Just let your left thigh be really strong. You got it, triceps are engaged. And then the release here is pyramid pose. Let the hands come down. Walk your feet closer or further apart, depending on what you need. You can also, again, like I said, flex that left foot. You can lower down that right knee. Just listen to your body here. We'll be here for about 5 breaths. Some of you may want to tuck the chin into the chest so you can compress. Then later when you relax, it will release fresh blood flow, circulation. Keep breathing in your pyramid. And then when you feel ready, the right hand goes on the floor or block. Inhale, your left arm goes up. If you're on your knee, still works. Revolved triangle pose. Find some spaciousness, like when we did the thread the needle and you did the arm circles. Try to find that range through the rib cage. Right leg super straight. Good. Keep breathing. Ribs in, navel in, and then bend your left knee. Inhale, stand to your warrior one twist all the way up. Left hand sacrum. Inhale, rise up, right arm up to the sky for your exalted warrior. And then exhale, our first warrior 3 on this side. Transfer the weight into the left leg, lift it up. Super strong. Just pure balance here. Arms back, gaze down. Lengthen the spine. Good. From the crown. And then release into your warrior 2. Let it be. Land. And right here, find your footing. Then straighten the left leg. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reverse triangle, excuse me. That left leg super straight. Exhale to your triangle pose. Shift forward and find the arms up and down here. Tailbone lengthens down and back. Left rib cage reaches forward. Good. You got it. Legs are strong, active. Then inhale, lift, reverse triangle. Good. Exhale, reverse warrior, bend the left knee only. Maybe take your bind here. Exhale, extended side angle. Now's your chance. You can, again, explore the same thing, whether you want to go for a bind. The right arm can go up or forward. Head yearns back. Nice. All right, slowly release whatever you did. Reverse triangle, lift up. Exhale, plant the hands, bend the left knee. Inhale, step back. Exhale, flow. Upward for cobra or up dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Doing good. All right, from here, walk it forward for your crouching like ball pose. So come forward into a little tuck and curl. Chin into your chest. Look right and left. Then lower down to your heels, rise up all the way to standing. Exhale, hands to your heart space. Look down at your thumbs and just breathe here. Try to relax your traps, the sides of your neck, your face. And then when you feel good, open the eyes. We'll start. Inhale the right knee high. Exhale to your figure four. So recreating what we did on our back, because we're gonna add on hands to hips or hands back. Continuing with this open chest. Good posture variations we've been doing. Sit the glutes back. This is great for balance and also for hip opening. Doing really nice. Yeah, good. And then when you can, wrap your hands around your right knee, lift the knee high. I know that left glute can be really tired, but hang tight. Then from here, open the right knee to the side, or take your peace fingers around your big toe and extend. Left arm can go up. Try not to hyperextend any joints, especially your elbows or your knees. Glutes are working, your balance is strong. Nice, Josh, beautiful. And everyone, release it down to the floor. Inhale the arms high. Then exhale, tuck your chin back to your chest and breathe here for a few breaths. Close the eyes. Feeling the vibration of your body. And then when you feel ready, inhale, lift the left knee, and exhale to your figure four. Feels really satisfying when you can progress through the poses, through the breath, and then adding on from simple to more complex. So we're gonna get there. Keep opening up through your hip. Keep sitting back with your right glute. And then when you feel you're stable, hold on to the left knee, lift it up. Then let's please bring it out to the left side. There's no pressure to hold on to the toes. If you want to though, it's there. To extend the leg. Just like when we were on our back. Your breath will discipline your balance here. Strong right glute. Last breath. So strong, you guys. Exhale, release. Nice. Good, let it go. Inhale, look up. And exhale, bend, or rather widen through your feet. Bend the knees, fold. Fold forward. Try to bend your knees for this one so you can release the low back. Shake your head yes and no. Swing side to side with the hips. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Walk your left foot into the center. Inhale the right leg up, back to standing splits. Feel free to lift the leg higher now since we're a little bit more warm. Some of you might want to practice handstands, or you can just hold, getting the maximum benefit of the pose here. Then look down at your left foot, right? Bend your left knee. Right leg still lifted. Hop your left toes back about 6 inches. Okay, then right foot all the way to the right side. Lower down to your runner's lunge. Take some time here. Second visit here, maybe your right hand to your right thigh. Look over to the right shoulder. Some of you will want to practice your hurdler's pose, your arm balance here. Elbows will bend like Chaturanga, creating a shelf. Right leg extends. Then you're going to balance onto your triceps. thing. Some of you will want to stand onto the knee. Take any back bends here or any twists. All right, so feel free to take a moment to explore. When you are ready, good, tuck the left toes, lift it on up, warrior two, right side. So I'm gonna flip around that way, my back's not facing me. So warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior this time, lift. Exhale, second visit to extended side angle, shift forward. Perfect, we're still gone. Extended side angle. Some of you could stay here. Some of you want to go into a forward fold, this prasarita, or where we're kind of leading up to is our birds of paradise. Walk your left foot in. Make sure your elbow is safe, your shoulder. And then when you can safely pull up on this pose right here with the bind, nice Josh, and you'll eventually get to extend. Make sure, again, your shoulder and your elbow are not pulling onto each other. You're on the forearm mostly. Yes. For those of you that lift it up, let's all meet in that prostrata in the center. Any variations here? Anything at all? Twists. Skandasana. Hands behind you even. And hands to hips, rise up. Let's go warrior two to the right side. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, make our way to down dog or chaturanga if you really, really wish to strengthen some more. That's there for you. You can notice difference to right and left side. Then we will go ahead and step to the middle, take a halfway lift, and exhale, fold. All right. Next thing, let's go ahead and lift your right leg up, taking your standing splits on the side. Holding this side as long as the other. And then, like I said, let the head and neck hang heavy. Some of you want to practice handstands. If you're safe, you want to go ahead. Otherwise, hold here. Left side can be a little bit more tight, depending. And then everyone listen carefully. Bend your left knee. Keep your right leg lifted. Then begin to hop back about a whole 2 footprints back. And then tuck your right toes, step the left foot forward. And second visit here into our runner's lunge side. Left hand to your left knee. Look to the left. Feels good on the hip flexors. Some of you did the hurdler's pose, Ekapada Kujinyasana. You can invite yourself there again. Then others of you took the kneeling twist, or you stayed here in your runner's lunge. So whatever you did, freely explore yourself, your pose. And then when you're ready, slowly guide yourself forward. Tuck your right toes, open up, warrior two. Your left knee is forward and ahead of you in warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. For those of you that went into your birds of paradise, remember, please take it slow. Then, if you're in extended side angle, some of you also went to Prasarita right after, so go ahead, take your variation. Remember, birds of paradise, watch out for your elbows and your shoulders. It shouldn't be pulling on any of that. Forearm and your thigh are meeting here. That's how you can press the leg to straighten like this. So it's got to be thigh and forearm. Breathe, everyone. No rush at all. We'll all meet in our Prasarita, and invite yourself to try anything here. We are about to stretch, wrapping up our class soon. Let's all meet here. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, warrior two to the left knee. Inhale, reverse. And then exhale, we'll take it home. One final way down. You can always opt out, and you can take a seat, you can take a child's pose. Anything that will speak to you here. Nice. All right. Let's go ahead and lift up to our pigeon pose. They're starting with the right leg. Exhale, slide it through. Hopefully after all the hip / hamstring / hip flexor work, you feel like you can surrender a little bit deeper into this pose. Your shin can be any which way that it needs to be. Breathe. Good. And then some of you can just remain, or if you want to try a full splits here, you can always invite yourself there. Or you want to lift up into any upward variations of this pose, holding onto the back foot. And then softly, whatever variation you took, plant the hands, tuck the left toes, inhale the right leg up in space, circle it out. Exhale, down dog. Then slide left shin forward for your pigeon on this side. Just being kind to your hips and your low back. Taking your variation here, you can go down to your elbows or just stay up. You can go down to your forehead as long as that doesn't cramp your neck. Wherever you are, maintain your deep breaths. And then you will take any variation that you added, whether that was splits, full splits, or an upward facing pigeon variation, like with the back leg. And then everyone release, palms down, tuck the right toe, send the left leg up. Freely open it up. And exhale, lower the knees. Have a seat. And take a little seated back bend here. And then exhale here for child's pose or a headstand. So I'll let you decide. child's pose or headstand. Allowing a moment of rest and peace before we lay down. Study the body. If there's any final poses that you want to take, bring them to mind and then go ahead and lay down. Once you're laying down, please hug your knees into your chest like when we started. And rock side to side. Before we move on, wrap your right knee on top of the left thigh. And then please, if you can, hold on to the ankles. Gently point your toes back in space. Getting as much openness in the outer hip as we can. Inhale, legs up the wall. And then wrap your left knee on top of your right knee. Hold on to the ankles. Great. Release the feet as wide as your mat. Walk the toes down, and then windshield wiper your knees side to side, all the way to the right and to the left. One on each side. Multiple on each side. All right, good. Inhale, legs up the wall. All right, feel free to stay here. Just maybe arms up and back, just feeling the surrender of the legs up the wall and in the back. Some of you want to explore into your plow pose safely, of course. All the weight's on the back, none of it's on the neck. Your son legs up the wall, just enjoy and breathe. And then everyone, let's meet in happy baby. And bring both knees into the left side. Find an easy supine twist now. Just softening. And then both knees will go to the right. Inhale, center. Any final poses, maybe knees into chest here, rounding and curling. And then when you feel good, let's go ahead, lay down, Shavasana. Relax your shoulders, open up the chest. Breathe in. And cleansing, exhale. Again, breathe in. Let it rest. Just let yourself really rest here. Easy breaths. Finding stillness. And slowly take a deeper inhale. And a cleansing exhale. Place one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Take another few breaths here. And then both arms go up and back. Give it a big stretch. And rolling over towards the right side. And then all the way up to your seat. Cross your legs. Take a few shoulder rolls. And then inhale the arms high, take a seated twist towards the right. Then inhale center, seated twist left. And before we bow, we just roll the neck a bit. Roll the shoulders. And inhale the arms high. Exhale, we bow for the ceiling in your practice. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you all so much for investing your time, taking care of you. I hope you feel good in your whole lower body and you feel more free in the spine. If you have any questions, thank you. Thanks, Audrey. Thank you guys. Have a great weekend. I will